President Joe Biden is back at the White House following his overseas trip late last night. He made headlines when asked about an overseas explosion. White House Correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen?
Hi, Tracy. Good evening to you. This stems, of course, from the war in Ukraine. Just today, Russian airstrikes killed at least 4 people across that country. And just after midnight, here at the White House, President Joe Biden was asked this question by a reporter. Take a listen.
What's your reaction to President Zelenskyy saying that the missiles that landed in Poland were not Ukrainian?
That's not the evidence.
Today, Poland's president visited the site, a farming community close to Ukraine's border, where a missile killed 2 men. Early indications blame a Ukrainian air defense system meant to counter the Russian bombardment. Meanwhile, a new deal reached to help feed the world, the Black Sea Grain Initiative. Secretary of State Antony Blinken spoke from Thailand.
Together, we sent a clear message to President Putin that he should extend the Black Sea Grain Initiative, which was set to expire on Saturday. This is a vital lifeline for the rest of the world, delivering more than 10 million metric tons of much-needed food, the overwhelming majority of which is going to the developing world.
But the war rages on. Ukrainian President Zelenskyy published a video showing a large ball of fire and smoke. The strike in the Ukrainian city of Dnipro injured at least 14 people. And back in the U.S., President Joe Biden announced his support for a controversial bill moving through the Senate that would further legalize same-sex weddings. He writes, Republicans and Democrats can work together to secure the fundamental right of Americans to marry the person they love. The self-professed Catholic president issued another statement claiming midterm voters wanted to protect the right to choose. While former Vice President Mike Pence, a possible contender for the Oval Office in 2024, told a town hall that he always believed Roe v. Wade would be overturned. He just didn't know if it would happen in his lifetime.
It may take as long to restore the sanctity of life to the center of American law in all 50 states as it did to overturn Roe versus Wade.
Now, regarding the news on House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, as Eric reported earlier, in a statement, President Biden called Pelosi the most consequential Speaker of the House in our history. And because of her, quote, the lives of millions and millions of Americans are better, end quote. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.